Until Gwen showed up.
What? Why didn't you say that in the first place? Obviously, Gwen wasn't impersonating Sarah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell is going on either. I'm just trying to find my wife.
Did you try calling her?
Yes, of course I tried calling her. She's not answering her phone, so I thought she came here following up on something.
But if Abigail knows that Gwen wasn't impersonating Sarah because she just saw them together, why would she come here to follow up?
Because she's not convinced that it was Sarah.
Even though she'd just seen the proof right in front of her eyes.
My wife, she's a reporter, right? She gets these instincts. Right now, she has an instinct that somebody is running around Salem in a mask.
Are we sure it's the journalistic instincts talking and not the voices in her head?
Watch it.
Mate, look. The mystery is solved. I think you need to tell Abigail to let it go.
I did. We were at home having a relaxing night. I went to go check on dinner and came back and she was gone. Johnny said that she flew out of the house, so I assumed she came here.
Well, she didn't.
Great. Let me know if you see her, will you?
Yeah, sure thing, mate.
Now, this is what I call serendipity.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I overheard your dilemma. Here you are, trying to get rid of this woman. And here I am, about to fly my bird out of Dodge.
And you'd be willing to take her with you?
Sure. For a price.
If you say you never left the courtroom, then why is Chad so sure he saw you kissing Abigail?
Isn't it obvious? He's lying.
Why? Why would he do that?
He's out to get me, or did you not see him testify to a room full of people that I orchestrated my wife's kidnapping?
EJ, before you made a pass at his wife, he was ready to exonerate you.
For the last time, I did not make a pass at his wife.
Okay, well then for the last time, why would Chad say you did then?
If you ask me, he's being eaten alive by guilt.
Guilt.
For sending me away for something that I didn't do. Chad knows full well that I wasn't behind Samantha's kidnapping. He's conspiring with that moron Lucas Horton to frame me. But if that ever got out, he would be fired from Demira, publicly disgraced, and end up going to prison himself, correct?
Possibly.
That reality must have set in during the recess, and so he decided that he would make sure that the truth would never come to light. By giving false testimony, that would guarantee I would end up in Statesville. And the only way he could live with what he did was to somehow convince himself that I deserve it.
By making up a story that you came onto his wife.
Chad has been so paranoid for so long about his brothers lusting after Abigail, he may have found a reason to, see things that aren't really there.
Oh, so you're saying he's delusional?
I'm saying he committed a betrayal of the highest order. He doesn't have the constitution for it, so he found a way to cope. He's probably not even conscious that he did it.
Oh, now you sound like my mother.
He came up with something believable, didn't he? I did take that role in Johnny's movie that involved sex scenes with Abigail. It's not a stretch that I would make a play for.
But you didn't.
Of course not. But if Chad believed I did, then for the next decade, he could tell himself that I'm a lowlife and he's a good guy for doing the right thing.
Wow, that is very Machiavellian of you.
Have you met my family?
Okay, well, listen, I seriously doubt that Chad subconsciously is trying to alleviate his guilt, but let's just say he is. Why would Abigail go along with that? Let him tell everyone that you were forcing yourself on her if it wasn't true.
He's her husband. She's going to support him no matter what.
Listen, EJ, I know you're upset, but what you're saying is insane.
It's the only plausible explanation because I swear to God, I never laid a finger on Abigail.
How much to fly her out of here?
I'm afraid I can't offer much of a discount.
Why not?
Well, I happen to know that's Abigail Demira. And I have to imagine that her very well-connected family is going to wonder what happened to her.
Yeah? So what?
So that makes this a premium job.
Meaning what?
You can't just dump her in a field the next state over. The resources those people have, they'll trace it back to me in a heartbeat. To make this lady disappear. Really disappear. It takes some effort. It's going to cost you. Come on, wheels up in 10 minutes, ladies. What's it going to be? You want me to fly your problem up, and away?
I'm sorry to interrupt your evening.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, come on up, man. What's up?
Well, it's Trask. She asked me to look into some recent arrests.
Oh, which ones?
All the ones that you signed off on.
Okay, great. So let me guess. She wants to go over some cases and see if I have planted evidence.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Rafe didn't do anything wrong. This is so obvious that he's being set up.
I'm assuming that you two have discussed this.
Yes, and this investigation is outrageous.
I completely agree with you.
So can't you just go back and tell Trask to...
It's okay. I understand. She wants someone to go over all the cases, and, well, I'm just glad that it's you.
Listen, I told her that I think that you are completely innocent.
Yes, and I am ready to prove my innocence, so whatever it is that you need to do.
I spoke to a guy who was arrested last night.
Like the B&E at the pawn shop down by the docks? Yeah, I signed off on that arrest. It was totally clean.
Actually, he's claiming that the evidence was planted, Rafe.
What?
Yes, he's claiming that whatever the cops found at the scene, it wasn't his, he's never seen it before, and it was planted there to make him look guilty.
Okay, well, it's a lie, right? I mean, obviously, this is all part of the frame. I mean, listen, Trask knows that, right?
I'm sorry, Rafe, but